Alright, here we are jumping in for another. Actually, this would be our first, or actually, this is my third M13 draft, and the first two, the audio didn't make it over. So here we are. Anyway, alright, so it's M13, and it's not a bad pack. I'm going to pass the rare. Yeah, it's a 7 drop that he's pretty huge, but I can just chump block it all day. So I think the other cards, the Bandit's certainly better than him. Even the Searing Spear and the Pacifism are also better. I do like white in this format. I think that the next best card, I'm going to take Pacifism, I believe. For me, it's between Pacifism or Searing Spear. I like red-green in this format. It's pretty sweet. Pacifism's probably just a little bit better. White's solid, though. I'm not taking the Bandits, 2 colors right off the bat. I think I'm going to take the Spear. No, we'll take Pacifism. We'll take the Pacifism there. I think white's just stronger on its own. But then we get no white cards. Well, we can follow it up with the Divine Verdict if we want to stay in white. Cower and Fear is a fine card. Elixir. Sleep's a good card in the right deck, but I don't think it's a second pick option here. And Unsummon. So there's the Mob Flunkies. If I took in the Incinerate spell, it would have just followed right into Mob Flunkies, which is a good card. But here, I think we're just going to take stay on the white and take another removal spell. This really isn't a good pack. I think Flunkies is better than the Verdict, but I've already got a white card, so I'm going to keep on that path and take another white card. Sleep's the best card on its own, but I mean, it's double blue. It's a good card. Maybe there's a case for taking that here, but you really need to be aggressive, and at this point, we really don't know. So we're going to take Divine Verdict, pass Sleep, pass the Flunkies, and see what happens. Alright, so here we basically have no white cards, so we're going to have to pick a second color. I like Augur, good card. The Knight may just be better, so it'll just fall right into a boar had I went red. So I think red was probably the right way to go. But I still think my first pick is defensible. Pacifism's a permanent removal spell versus the Searing Spear, which can only kill up to a 3 toughness guy. But anyway, here we can take, I think it's between Infamy, Augur of Bolas. I'm going to stay out of red since I've been shipping it all day. So it's between these two for me. The Provocateur is not a bad card, but I don't think it's pickable here. I think it's probably just the Knight. I haven't really seen any black, though. There's a Sign in Blood here. Bolas is sweet in the right deck. You want the Archaeomancers and you want the Bolas. Really good in red-blue. I'm going to take the Knight here. I think white-black is a good combination. So there's the Archaeomancer. Jeez, I'm just missing it all today. Alright, anyway. Another Flunkies. No real black card. Guess you could take the Blight. I think I would just rather have the Falcon, though. The best card in the pack is the Flunkies. It's early. Should I just take that after shipping red cards? I mean, this format's not blazingly fast like M12. It doesn't even have the quick punch that Avacyn Restore did. This is just not a good removal spell, though. I'm taking the Flunkies. I think it's just so much better than that. Alright, then we'll take a turn to Slag. Probably not going to play black. Let's just go all in the red. We've just been passing. Let's do an about face. I'll take Torch Fiend here. Over Provocateur, over Prized Elephant. Let's pass all the red and then cut it. We'll take Krinkos Command here. Oh, Arbel, that's a late one. Actually, these are good green cards. Good. This is good. This must have been a sick pack. Green, green, green. I like Krinkos Command over the Elemental. And yeah, I think I'm red. Oh, jeez. A Prey Upon this late? That's stupid. I'm taking it. So somebody's cutting black. This was a bad pick. So here's my original pack. All the red cards came back except for the Searing Sphere. I guess we'll take the Hatchling. Try to go red-green now. Splash and white removal. I like the Hatchling better than I do the Battlefield Eagle's the best card here. Maybe let's take that. There really wasn't a lot of white going around though. I mean, this is tough. Let's make sure I got my audio on. Okay, dude. Yeah, the first two drafts I did, I had the audio off. So Eagle's the better card. I'm gonna take it here. It's too early just to go all in on a color, and I'll take the Lion here. Maybe I'm splashing the Prey Upon. Black's definitely cut though. I will not see any black cards in pack 3. Alright, here's two good blue cards. Better than a Glorious Charge, which you can get later. I'm going to take the Provocateur. It's an uncommon. This is a removal spell, though. Which one should I hate? This was certainly the wrong pick, but we didn't know at the time. Take the Provocateur, yeah. Here we'll take the War Black is definitely out. And here we get a Glorious Charge, which you don't really want, so... This is a horrible card. This is splashable. Yeah, alright, so we're... Now, of course, we get a green bomb. In our white-red deck. Of course. I don't think I can pass that. It's pack 2, pick 1. And my white option is a Divine Verdict or a Captain's Call. And... yeah, I'm going to take this. I've got one good green card. This and a Prey Upon is better than a Turn to Slag and a Mog Flunkies. So we're going to probably end up white-green. Or red-green, splash white. We're taking the Rampage, though. I think you have to take this card. It's not an outright bomb like the one in Atlas and Restored is, or the... I can't remember. The one in M11. But it certainly will win you games. And if you just build up enough early drop creatures, you can certainly take this and get to victory, because it usually kills all their guys. Maybe you lose one or two of your guys, but you still get a bunch of damage through. You have a more commanding position on the board. I think this data alone makes this card the right pick. And I got past an Odric, and I'm going to slam that. And the guy, I should be seeing a flow of white this pack. Because there's no way you pass this unless you are not white. He's probably red. The guy on my left. Definitely going to slam Odric here. It works along with the Rampage. You want to build up an early board. You really want early drops, though. So yeah, we're not blue. Alright, this Phoenix is a bomb. But we're looking to go white-green. Or white-red. Not play the Rampage. This is kind of a bomb. Just because they can't, just because it can keep recurring itself. But I'm not going to see any red in pack 3. So would I just want to take a Plummet or a Vastwood Gorger here? There's no white card. Yeah, I'm going to take the Phoenix. I really feel like the guy to my left, he's definitely not white. I think he's in red because I passed him a Searing Spear. Sorry, the guy to my left who's passing to me now in pack 2. Yeah, I'm going to take Phoenix here. Just see. It's worth a shot, I think, to see. Alright, so we can Attendant Knight here over Titanic Growth or any of this stuff. It's definitely Knight. It's a human, it's a Knight. Turns on War Falcon. Makes another guy. Puts 3 power on the board. If we do end up green, it works with that. We're probably not green, though. Alright, look at this. I don't think this is playable. We're probably white-red. Yeah, we'll take a Attendant Knight here. We could probably splash a Prey Upon if we really wanted to. Alright, in white-red with an Odric. Don't want a Battlefield Eagle here. I would take a Divine Verdict or a Blade Tusk Boar. The Boar, I think, is pretty solid. Flunkies, yeah, I like the Boar here. It's Boar Verdict. The rest of these cards I can all pass. Might even will this Trumpet Blast, but um. I think the Boar is just better than the Verdict because me leaving up 4 mana, it's pretty obvious what you got in your hand. Alright, for white-red, there's nothing here. A Brute, who's an Ogre Warrior with haste. Arbor Elf's better, Shade's better, Scorpion's better. Might end up needing us to even play it. Yeah, I think I'll just cut the red card here. Tricks of the Trade's better, Elf's better, Shade's better, Scorpion's better. Fortunately, those all exist in not my colors. Yeah, I mean, this with flunkies probably isn't too bad. We'll take it. This card's pretty good. And it's a beating against the right deck. So, Mindclaw Shaman or Sunstriker. I'm going to take the Shaman. I mean, it's pretty expensive, but Sunstriker does work better with Odric, if that's my plan to victory. But double white's pretty brutal, pretty tough. It's a Cat Cleric. This card can be a beating though, I'm gonna take it. Alright, so here, nothing really for us. I don't think this is an Angelic Benediction deck, especially with Mog Flunkies. So I'm going to pass that. I'm just going to cut a blue spell here. I'll cut an Essence Scatter. Could just take an Erase. Maybe I'll just take an Erase. I mean, this is obviously, these 2 blue cards are better than this white sideboard card, but I think sometimes it's okay just to take a sideboard card against cutting a card. I'm not playing this, so we're going to take Erase. Jeez, this Wield? That's crazy. Slamming Captain's Call, though. This is the blue ring. Yeah, Captain's Call, definitely. I mean, in this deck, white-red, probably not playing the green. We really didn't see any black. So maybe everybody's fighting over black, and you get our champ choice here of a Verdict or a Battlefield Eagle. Yeah, we'll take a Verdict. I'm going to cut the Entrancer. I'm not playing this card, and probably not playing this card, so... Yeah, I could take this card, though. But I don't have any way to deal with this. None at all. This card would just mill me out. But I think I can outrace a mill, I believe. No, not really. If I get into some sort of weird deck, I'll just play this. Here, we'll cut. Take an uncommon. Yeah, see, we got a Kindled Fury anyway, so. This card. How do you evaluate this card? At the beginning of your upkeep, count the number of permanents you control. Your life becomes that number. So at 7, turn 7, you get 7 points of life for 7 land. Wow, this is a sick pack. Arms Dealer, Switcheroo, Public Execution, Pacifism, Archaeomancer, Bloodhunter. Crazy. I think it's got to be Arms Dealer here, though. It's better than Pacifism, even Rummaging Goblin. Maybe I'll will something out of here. A Safe Passage, a Line, or a Goblin, maybe. We'll see. Taking the Arms Dealer, though. Let's do a quick Goblin check. I've got a Krinko's Command. Got a Flunkies. I mean, you can run this guy on his own, but just a couple extra Goblins help. So if it got him, that'd be great. Passes some good cards, though. Public Execution, Switcheroo, all stalled cards, but we're white-red, and we're going to take the Arms Dealer. Rancor, that's a sick card. What did they take? They took a common or a foil? Well, I'm scared. This is a bomb. I might even splash that in the Prey Upon. So if I don't take a Rancor, it's a red card. The Muck Waiter is just a 2/1. It'd be probably the Battle Jester, but I'm gonna take Rancor here. I'm not a big fan of splashing like this, but I'm gonna take that anyway. Ooh, we get a geyser or a goblin. Yeah, we'll take geyser here. It's even foil. How fantastic. Yeah, we'll take geyser. I mean, that's not even close. You take the X spell. Alright. There's an Aven Squire. He's a solid man. Gonna take that for sure. Over the Chrominate Automaton. Even over a Farseek. Oh, that's not my color. Wait. Yeah, we'll take Aven Squire. So here we get a shot at another Attendant Knight. Or a Safe Passage. I'll take the Knight. The Human Knight, this just might pull the War Falcon into being playable. So we'll take the Attendant Knight here. Probably not going to play the Touch. I'd like to be a little lower on the curve here, a couple more 2s and 3s, and this will help fill that out. If you really want to get to the Odric plan, or the Volcanic Geyser plan, got some removal. Captain's Call helps make War Falcon playable, so will the Attendant Knight here. I think it's clearly Attendant Knight. It's better than the Reckless Brute. Better than Fervor. I'll take Attendant Knight. Alright, and we get a white-green duel, which is probably going to be the pick here, so that we can help play Rancor and Prey Upon. I think fixing the mana here is better than the White Ring, and better than a Plummet. I do have some removal. 1, 2, have the Geyser, the Slag, 2 Divine Verdicts, and a Pacifism. So that's 5 removal spells. I'm going to take the Mana Fix here and play the Rancor and the Prey Upon. Alright, so here we can get another War Falcon or a War Priest. He's a human cleric, so he doesn't turn on the War Falcon. So let's do a quick check. Alright, War Falcon, you need Knight or Soldiers. Aven Squire has 1. Attendant Knight, 2, 3. Captain's Call, I have 4 spells that turn that on. I mean, there are some relevant enchantments in this format, so I think I'm gonna take the War Priest here. I may end up not even playing the War Falcon, so we're gonna take War Priest over War Falcon. If I had a couple more Soldier Knights, I would take it, I think, but we'll take War Priest. He's just a sweet 2-drop. Ooh, this is a gift. Griffin Protector is sweet. It's pretty late for that too. I think white was the right color to be in. Obviously, we got past an Odric, and even though after we passed some early red, I think clearly we made up for it. So we'll take Griffin Protector here. What is that? It's a Griffin, just a Griffin. All right, so we got Safe Passage, Dragon Hatchling, or Silvercoat Lion. Jeez, Archaeomancers. Okay, it's probably Safe Passage here. Alright, I think we're not playing the Fury. All my 2-drops look fine. Don't really want to play the Mark of Mutiny. Yeah, let's take 1 Safe Passage. I wouldn't mind another line there, but I see like this is a good enchantment. I'll just take the rare here. Was it worth a nickel? I'll cut the Tricks of the Trade. Do I want a 4-mana 2/4 Ox? Probably not. But we're gonna take it anyway, and there's Passing Rewind and Negate. Actually, Negate's pretty nasty against Rancor. And I'm probably gonna play all those creatures over an Ox, so I'll cut the Negate. Alright, so we take a Volcanic Strength or a Canyon Minotaur, so we'll take that. I'm pretty heavy at the 4s anyway. We'll take a rare Fervor here. And Guardian's Lines. Alright, so, the deck turned out okay. It's certainly not an insane deck, but I've got 2 win conditions, Odric, X, Burn Spell. I got decent removal. I'm going to splash the green for the Rancor and the Prey Upon, probably. I did also pick up the Duel, which I'm going to put down here first because I tend to forget about putting in those lands. Okay. Alright, so black didn't make it, and this is going to be, get all this junk out of the way. Here, actually, we'll just pause it, and I'll come back and talk about it. Alright, so here's the base build. I'm going to splash the green. I have 2 quality green spells, Rancor and Prey Upon. I have a clean fix, and may run 1 to 2 mountains. Sorry, forests. I've got a good curve here. 2, 3, 6, so 6 2-drop creatures. A little light to 3-drop, but I've got some bomb 4-drops. Odric and the Firewing Phoenix are pretty insane. Captain's Call, I think, is good enough to play on its own. Really, you want it with a War Falcon, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just 5 things that open up the War Falcon. So I'm not going to play that. I'm going to splash these 2 green cards. I think they're certainly worth splashing. It could be said I maybe don't need to prey upon. I've got a pacifism, 2 verdicts. That's 3, 4 slag, 5 removal spells. I'm looking to beat down pretty early anyway. I guess the real debate is how much do I want to shift my mana base to run these cards. Prey upon may not be the best in this build actually because I'm gonna have a lot of high toughness creatures. 2 draw, X2, X2. Flunkies is a 3. Squire is a 1. Maybe Prey Upon's not right for this deck actually. So maybe we play Safe Passage to help with the races. To help race, and I'm still gonna run Rancor and maybe 1 Forest. So I don't think that's I like that better than maybe with the Prey Upon and playing 2 Forests. So anyway, we'll have 2 shots to get Rancor. I like this build. It's pretty good low curve. Wouldn't have minded a couple of the pump spells because when you're playing a lot of 2 drops and X2s, you kind of want to swing in and you need something additional to. Well, these are removal spell too. So goblins. 1, 2, flunkies 3. Yeah, I like this build. So I've got 14 base creatures and I've got a Crinkle's Command and a Captain's Call, so that's 16 creature spells. And then here are my 7 non-creature spells. So let's think about the mana here. Look at our stats